So this is the pound yen analysis for Friday, the 8th of December. Now, let's have a look at what happened with prices and where they might likely go. So, what we did see is we did see prices break down from this highs of 2017 so far, 52.85. What we did see was a breakdown of prices. We did find supports before we headed all the way down to the major level in around at 49.78. We had a few minor levels, weekly pivots in around at 51.25 and 50.56. But what we did see, we did come down to the major level as marked out here in red of 49.78. And we did see some buy side momentum come into the market. We did break above the 200 period moving average. As we can see here, we had a quite sizable sell-off in the pound against the yen just there. With the we came down into a support of 200 period moving average. We immediately saw buy side momentum come back into the market, and as we can see, prices have headed upwards in a very strong trending manner. Now we do look poised for another retest of that 52.85. So. We might see a bit of a pullback before we head towards our 52.85. Again, we were looking to see our price track around 52.85. It would be like the third test of that level. Well, the second test after the level was put into place. The fact that we've tested the level so quickly after we did see this sell-off is a possible sign that we might see a break of this 52.85. Levels that are tested frequently are on quite a few occasions usually break. So if we do see another test that we are expecting on 52.85, we could potentially see a break. The next major level after this 52.85 is all the way about 54.72. Wouldn't anticipate that coming into focus if we do break above the 52.85. What we might see is a break above 52.85, but by market close, due to profit taking, we could potentially see us closing below 52.85 before into next week, where we'll see prices trade above this 52.85. If, however, we do put in a bit of a double top in around at 52.85, we would see our price behave around 51.25. Below 51.25, we're looking to see our price behave around 51.25. Below 51.25, we're looking to see our price behave around 50.56, coupled with the 200 period moving average for value into confidence. We could potentially see a bounce from there. If we don't see a bounce from that 50.56, coupled with the 200 period moving average, we'll be looking to target at 49.78 again to the downside, coupled with the 400 period moving average. A break from that 49.78, we're looking to see 49.10. Now, as we are so close to that 52.85 again, a break from which we could potentially see 154 come into focus, but ultimately the next major level would be 154.72. So we've mentioned levels that we are looking at to the upside and to the downside. Potential double top, could see a breakdown. We could be as a case of a frequency of tests, could see a breakout to the upside. And again, we've mentioned a far end of range being at 154.72. A breakdown from where we are at present, potentially 149.78 to the downside. 150.56 and 151.25 may act as minor levels. Now, if we have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here on the pound yen. So if we get scaling on here correct, as we can see over here on the pound yen, we've had resistance up there at earlier in the year. Well, actually earlier in September actually. So in September we had the test of that. We posted the 52.85 as the most recent high. We did have a sell-off. Prices broke up, posted a lower high, had a sell-off, posted a double bottom. Now we did see some buy-side momentum coming to the market. We've tested 52.85. Again, we've had a breakdown in prices. We didn't quite retrace all the way down to the lower end of this trading zone, this trading range that we were in. So we're in somewhat of a trading range in between 52.85 and 47.35. It's a pretty big trading range, but then again, the pound yen's quite volatile, so it is to be expected. So we did break down to that 49.78, and from that 49.78, we have seen some buy side momentum coming to the market. It was exemplified by this very large bullish candle. So we do look poised for more upside continuation for possibly a test of that 52.85. The fact that we are testing it so frequently and over such a short period could potentially see a break. And again, we've mentioned level to the upside that we are looking at. So with that said, that's wrap up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.